So I'm gonna be swapping out the springs. So before I get started on that, let's look at it at the suspension. Basically, the only thing that's holding the strut here is there's a bolt down right here where the eyelet is. All right, down right here. So that bolt, that's a 17mm, and there's two bolts that goes up out into the trunk. So onto the trunk in here. Oops. You see in it's kind of dark. You guys really can't see anything. Yeah, you can't see anything in there. But anyways, there's two bolts in there, and those are 14mm. Okay. So before I take anything off, let's look at what's what. So that way, make it easier on ourselves. Obviously the strut. Let's look at all these bars here. These suspension linkages. Let's see. So this is the. So this right here is the leading link. That's the trailing link. This one that's underneath the e-brake right here. This bar right here. That's a trailing link. Let's see. A couple of horizontal links. Right here and right here. Oops. So this one right here, and this one up here, and this big giant one right here, that's the drive shaft. And we have another linkage right here. And some of these linkages have adjustments to them. For example, this one, oops, dang it. I hate it when I do that, when I knock my gimbal out of balance. I have to stop it and reset it. There it goes. So let's look at this linkage here. This is the sway bar right here. This part right here is the sway bar, and here's the linkage for the sway bar. But let's look at this link here, where it touches the knuckles here. There's no adjustment here, but you follow it down to this end. It's actually an adjustment here. So this you actually see the let's see. I can see that. See right there. So you can see the journals to it. So because this here is actually eccentric, right? The bushing and stuff in here is actually eccentric. It's not concentric. So it's eccentric. So as you turn it, it will actually turn that eccentric, so that way it could adjust the angle of this link here, of this link. You know, so that there's several of those here. So altogether, there's five linkages, suspension linkages, but not all of them actually have adjustments. So this is one of them that has adjustments, and the adjustment's only on one end. Okay, so that one end, this end, as far as I know, as far as I could tell, it doesn't have. No, this end here doesn't have it. This linkage doesn't have any adjustments at all. There's no adjustments here. There's no adjustments over on the other end of this linkage here. So this linkage, there's none. You know, so there's several of them that don't have linkage. Several linkages that don't have adjustments, and several that do. So the two bottom ones has a linkage adjustment. So this one down here, this one right here that I'm pointing at, that one has adjustment. It's right over here where the nut is, right there where the tip of my finger is. There's a also concentric, eccentric bushing right there as well. So there's an adjustment right there. This top one right here doesn't have any adjustments at all. So it's just you know, concentric. As far as I could tell, I don't see any adjustments on them. So because some of these have adjustments on them and some of them don't, the one that do have adjustments on them, I won't touch the adjustment end. So like this one right here, this is the adjustment end right there. I won't touch that, but I will go down to the other side, all the way down here, right, all the way down to right here. See that? My thumb is right here. There's a nut right here, right at the tip of my thumb. All the way to there, there's no adjustments on that end. So the linkage that do have adjustments, the adjustment is only on one end and not the other. So what I'm gonna do to loosen up the suspension to get the strut out is I'm gonna loosen up each one of the linkages. So that way the hub here, the knuckle, could freely move. So that way you could take out the strut. So that the links that have the adjustments, like this one for example, I won't touch the adjustments, but I will touch the other end, the end without adjustments. So I basically will loosen up the other end. And the sides that don't have adjustment at all, I will actually, it doesn't really matter which one you loosen up, but with the two top one, I'm actually gonna loosen it up from the body side, instead of the knuckle side here, you know, the hub side. Let's see. And there's that one in right here. That one I don't really have any clearance to do anything to get a socket wrench in there. So I'm actually gonna loosen the one down on the knuckle as well. So that one actually has no that one, as far as I can tell, has no adjustments at all either. So so basically five spots where I'm gonna loosen up. So all those nuts there are all 17 millimeters. All these nuts 17 millimeters, and the torque spec for them to tighten them up is between 49 foot-pounds and 59 foot-pounds. So I just go for the middle, so that's 54 foot-pounds. All right, so all those 17 millimeters are 54 foot-pounds. The two up on the strut here, all right, up on the strut, the two that's attached up on the top, those two are let me see what were those two. Those two were 30. Oh shoot, what was it? I think it was 37. The range is I believe the range was 34 to 40, I think. I think that's the range for those two. So the middle is 37, so I'm gonna go 37. And the shock itself, the piston where there's a nut on the piston itself, that one is 20 foot-pounds. Okay. So those are all your torques. All your torque specs and what I'm gonna loosen up, and that's it. So I'm not gonna be loosening it up on camera just because that takes a while, and I don't think you want to see me just like loosening up a bolt here or there or whatever. I don't think that's needed. And the bolts in here, two bolts in here. Past the electrical connection up there. Those two bolts up there, it's kind of hard to reach, so you might have to take off this pan here. So these pans here have several bolts. There's several bolts here. I think that's all together. That might be 5 or 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count at least 5. Yeah, I count at least 5 of them. So at least 5 of those to take off this little cover here. This covers here is actually, it covers and kind of protects the gas funnel. From the gas fill. The gas cap is right. It's right over here where my finger is pointing, and the funnel comes from there, and it comes down. And it actually comes, and the gas tank is like right down in here somewhere, and it drops in the gas tank right around here somewhere. So so that's what this protects. So they don't want anything to hit that gas tube. So I might have to take this off to get to those two nuts. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do all that off camera because kind of with the camera in the way, it takes way longer to do this. So I'm actually running out of daylight too. It's like 7 o'clock or something like that right now. I don't want to do this in the dark. At least minimize the darkness anyways.
Right. So next time you see me, I will have everything off. Thanks for watching.